I want to thank you all so much for being here. I want to thank you all for enduring through this process with us. Oh, man, what a win, huh? So, day one, tomorrow, when I get back to work, first thing we're going to do is we're going to sit down with our Board of Elections Commissioners and figure out why it took so long to get these results. But this is an amazing process. And for the last year, we've been building partnerships, and there's so many people to thank in this room, and I thank you all for that. I specifically want to thank, most foremost, my wife, Kate, my daughter, my daughter, Madeline McMahon, right here, my son, Andrew, my son, Jack's upstairs. He had a long night. And actually, the biggest contest that he cared about tonight was the University of Wisconsin was playing basketball. He's a Badgers fan, and they lost in overtime, so he's distraught. But at least, I said, Dad, at least your dad won, and I don't think he cared. But look at, this is Chairman Dady, all of our team, all of our county legislators, all of our county-wide team. Congratulations on all your success. This is a process to put yourself out there. And give them a round of applause. And it's a process, and it takes courage to be a candidate in this type of race. And I certainly want to congratulate Tony Malavenda, his family, and all his supporters for a hard-fought race. And so I just wanted to congratulate them. So please give Tony and his team a round of applause. But we were not distracted at the end of the day. And we focused in on the last 12 months because this election turned out to be about 2019 and about our future, and that's where we're looking moving forward. Over the last year, we've built partnerships in every neighborhood, in every end of this county. And we tackled an agenda that people listened to and people embraced. We tackled about eradicating poverty and making poverty a temporary moment in a person's life, not a way of their life. We talked about modernizing our infrastructure, and we talked about bringing economic growth to every resident in every neighborhood. And if you look at where we've come in the last 12 months, it's evident and it's clear, and the voters spoke loud and clear today that the agenda of our poverty, infrastructure, and economic development wasn't just the agenda they wanted to see for 2019, it was the agenda they want to see for the next 4 years. So we're gonna get to work. We're gonna continue to build more and more great partners, and we're gonna continue to get results. 8,400 private sector jobs have been created in this region, double what Albany and Rochester has done. When you look at, give yourselves a round of applause. If you look at where the investments are being made, the investments are being made in areas of our community that haven't seen investment in years. And we have great projects that are happening right now in front of us, and we are just getting started, folks. The best is yet to come. Thank you. God bless all of you for being there for us throughout this. It hasn't been easy. It hasn't been pretty, but the voters spoke loud and clear tonight. Thank you all. Well, look, first off, I want to thank all of our supporters throughout Onondaga County. It's an amazing win, an amazing result, but I think it was validation of the way we have governed for the last year and the results that our community is seeing. So I'm ecstatic. I can't wait just to get back to work and keep the ball moving forward, keep building the partnerships we've built. The success we're seeing right now is undeniable, and there's more where this has come from.
And talking to the Board of Elections tomorrow.
Yeah, we got to work some kinks out there. I know it's new software and everything, but the reality is we got a new vendor. The vendor didn't perform well, so we'll talk and we'll work some things out there.
What has been going through your mind all night? What have you been doing?
Yeah, we've been since we've seen each other last. We've been in a room trying to understand where the vote was, what the turnout looked like, and we felt really good going into today that the information we had was pointing in for a good result for us, and that information was pretty accurate.
You know, you've had a year in the job already. Can you give us one specific priority for the next 4 years?
Well, look, we have 4 or 5 projects that are about to get ready and approved. We want to start seeing them get under construction in 2020, but we implemented a lot of things in our budget to deal with human services, to deal with early childhood. We're really, really interested in, now that the legislature has given us the tools in 2020, to go and make results. We have a team specifically focused on families and generational poverty. We have our funding for Early Childhood Alliance. Right now, the legislature is considering our infrastructure consolidation plan. So there's so much going on right now. I'm just happy I'll be quarterbacking it through for the next 4 years.
This was a huge turnout, really, for your election. Do you think it was because of all the money spent and the negative advertising?
I think there was a lot of attention on the race due to the advertising, certainly. Obviously, Ellen, we've talked. If you look at it, we had 6 ads. 5 of them were nice. 1 of them was hard. My opponent had 6 ads. 1 of them was nice. 5 of them were hard. So I don't feel like we were as critical of my opponent as they were of us the whole time. But we were always focusing on 2019. We didn't want this to be a distraction campaign. And I think everybody got distracted with the negative ads, which was the goal of the other side. So I'm glad at the end of the day, the voters saw through all of this. We had a record to run on, we ran on it, and we were rewarded for 4 years.
When you were elected to Syracuse City Council in your 20s, did you ever think you'd have this night, elected countywide to county executive?
I never saw this coming, so I'm ecstatic. It's been a long time since then, but the people that were with me in that race are still with me today, and it makes me very, very proud.